Hello, well, hello guys. I bet you're wondering who this could be. You know, it couldn't be Golden Deku Zids, you know. Hasn't been uploading for a while, right? Well, you guys are wrong. It is me, Golden Deku Zids here. I'm sorry, guys. I've been having schoolwork and all other things. I mean, Central got in an argument. You know what Central? You know. And guys, he's almost beating me to 1,000. We can't have that happen. We gotta get to 1,000 before Central. Because whoever gets that gets bragging rights, am I right? And guys, I will make you guys a deal. If I get to 1,000 for Central, I will upload 5 videos in one day. Now I'll let you pick which series it will be, okay? Hell, probably will fucking end. So guys, it probably will end the series. But anyway, let's just chit chat. So let's cut to the recap. Deku, it was the 10 months anyway. This is Karen's story. So for the 10 months before the year 8 exam, Deku's been given Jarvis materials and, well, money. And Jarvis has been ordering all the materials while he's controlling the Mark II. And right now, guys, Deku, I bet you're wondering, how could Deku get all this money, right, and all these materials? One, he works for a company now, Momo Aruzu's father's company, to be exact. And right now, guys, Deku is one of the head scientists. He's been there for around a month, and he's been taking supplies and materials to give to Jarvis. But the reason is, he makes hero gear, hero weapons, hero everything. They admire his intellect, or his knowledge, you know, that dead ass meme. But anyway, let's just carry on this story anyway. So that's a quick peek on my future banner. But anyway, I'm thinking, what's the best way I could make money? I just thought that one up. But anyway, Deku has been supplying the materials to Jarvis to make the new armors. He's been good. He can getting good with Momo. No, they become good friends. Anyway, guys, who should I ship Deku with? Hell, I'll give you a good hint at what's gonna happen. Now, Deku, or Stark Deku, he's been going to all different dimensions. The Marvel, the DC. Ye would like to see this one, Dragon Ball, Naruto. So you guys get what's gonna happen. He can have any girl from that one. At least when he's not married, of course. Because anyway, that's gonna come later in the series. Anyway, right now, Deku has been working on something, and he realizes that he ain't strong. It's only the armor, and he's realizing, what happens if his armor fails him, like an EMP quirk happens, and his quirk's disabled? He's got no way to defend himself, right? Now, anyway, Deku, he was making something, and he remembers something what Stark did, and what Steve or Captain America told him about a super serum. Well, for that, a superhuman serum, or super soldier. It increases muscle mass, his height, his weight, and his body and intellect. So right there, Deku made the super soldier serum, and it took him a couple of months. Let's be real. It took him 6 months. That leaves him 4 months left for the entrance exam, and the armors are almost complete. But right now, Deku is buff. When I mean buff, I mean like Captain America buff. Before like Civil War buff. And he obviously didn't want to work out because it's Tony. He's just a playboy millionaire, and he realizes that he's gonna need some muscle mass from the things he's gonna be going through. Hell, he's got to collect this universe's Infinity Gauntlet, so he's gonna be making spaceships and stuff. And yes, guys, this world does have an Infinity Gauntlet. A different version, but still an Infinity Gauntlet. You guys must know that anyway. Well, you didn't know, but now you do. But Sorry guys, keep happening. But anyway, Deku has been working and Deku's in his garage when he put the serum in his body. He's tied onto a chair, and the Mark II and the Mark One, the driver was controlling, held him down because the process was very excruciating. Let's just say that, and painful. Deku wakes up after a couple of hours, and he realizes that his body, he's like a 5'2". He's a 5'8" now. No, he's 6 foot now. At 14, and he is bulky. When I mean bulky, I mean like some Mirio type bulky. And Deku said, saying, "Jarvis, it worked." He says, "Yes, it did, sir. With Captain America fellow you've been speaking about, it seems you're exactly the same body as him." Deku says, "I wonder how the guy's doing right now." Cut to old Steve just sitting and sleeping. No, funny, right? Anyway, but anyway, Deku, he walks out to get some to eat and drink. 'Cause it's been a couple of hours. Deku's mum sees him, and she's thinking that someone just broke in her house. What should she do? What should she do? She looks at him with a good look, and she sees it's Deku, her baby boy. And right now, she's just confused. Like, did his quirk activate? But he had intelligence. Did he get a second quirk? Deku says, "Oh, hey mother." She says, "Sweetie, what happened to you?" Really concerned, with his own voice. Deku says, "It seemed that my quirk activated, playing off. If the world found out that there's a superhero serum that could literally give them a quirk, they'd go crazy. Sure, he'd get a ton of money, but damn, he'd probably get kidnapped, like he happened in the first movie, and there's not want that happening again." So right now, Deku says, "It's all fine, Mum." He gives her a good thumbs up and a good smile. And right then, Deku, for those last months, was training his body. And yes, but he needs fighting styles, guys. He's got the armor, but he needs to learn to fight. Captain America knew military training, so that's how he always knew how to fight properly. So Deku did that as well. For those 4 months, he went to like his. They said that he went to like a dojo and like a boxing. So he knows leg kickboxing, boxing, and military combat training, but trained by a veteran. So now, by the way, guys, Deku is loaded. He ain't loaded like Momo or anything, but he's got some money. His garage is now like a nice little badass bunker. Well, anyway, and Deku's good friends with Momo, by the way. Like, Momo's got some feelings growing for Deku, but it's not really the same. It kind of is, but he doesn't really mind it because it's Tony for crying out loud, doesn't really give a damn. But anyway, her father, Momo's father, wants to get Deku to have an arranged marriage with her, but he hasn't really brought it up with him yet, so he doesn't know how it would work. He's thinking, of course, like, we're so wealthy and he'd be perfect. That's what he's thinking. But Deku, on the other hand, not really. He wants to get Hunter Pepper. Or anyway. Well, anyway, indeed. Anyway, again and again and again. But right now, Deku has been working his arse off, and Deku gets his armor on, like some old girl music starts playing. Down. His armor starts coming on. Deku puts his armor on his bag, and his armor just pops on, and he takes flight. I mean, takes flight, guys. I mean, he goes flying into the city. By the way, guys, Deku's made quite a name for himself. All the civilians like him. He's done social services. Well, not social services, but he's helped heroes and police. He's cleaned Deku a beach up by literally taking literally every bit of metal, every bit of anything, technology, and just vaporizing all the wood and all the things that can never be used. All Might, on the other hand, though, he's been trying to get to Deku. Like, he's just always too late. He can literally never get to where Deku was in time. Well, once he got close, and that was when he's just about to blast off. All Might says, "What's your name?" He says, "Iron Man." He blasts off. And All Might is determined. It's just his goal to get him to be his successor. Because think about it. Right? And that was before that his body was bulky. His armour had to grow a little bit because he's getting stronger and more muscular. Anyway. By the way, guys, he's starting to look like Tony. Like his eye colour's starting to Tony's is slowly starting to get a beard. Like Tony's. Like, it's really confusing. But Tony's DNA is starting to mix with Deku's. I told you guys his soul's in there still. So it's slowly starting to come back. Slowly. I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry about the screen moving. That's before I'm walking around my back garden right now. Freezing. You know, see the time right now, it's like 6:24. Yeah, very, very cold. But anyway. Also, guys, my birthday's coming up, just so you know that. But I shouldn't be saying that out loud, but anyway. So right now, Deku's just flying to UA, and everyone in the city's just seeing Deku in his arms. They're all waving to him, and Deku's just saying, "It's waving back." But then, let's just cut to like all the kids just walking in the UA. But then, some kids say, "Look, it's Iron Man!" Everyone just looks over to see Deku just descending with his suit. He lands, doing like a superhero lands. Everyone just says, "I am Iron Man," by the music. Some kid made that one. He recommended it. But anyway, all the girls some girls just faint. And Deku, no one knows his identity yet, so they all think that he's going to be like a teacher for UA now. Yeah, that's what they think. But anyway, Deku just salutes him saying, "Have a lovely day and enjoy your test." Deku just flies over into UA. But he had to do it because his armor deformed. He's been chased by everyone, like the people. All the pros are trying to get to him because they want to know why he's here. But Deku has his armor off, and all the Kazawa and all the other all the teachers that went by trying to catch him. But they ain't getting near him. No way. All they saw was he went over UA. That's all they saw. All on the roof. So Deku just walked down by using the fire escape, and he walks in. And Bakugo is just sitting there, and before Deku just goes in, he sees the girl, and this is before he took his armor off. He's still walking forward, and he sees the girl tripping, but then he grabs her. She looks around, she sees it's Iron Man. She starts freaking out, saying, "Oh, thank you," stuff like that. But then Deku puts his hand and says, "It's fine, young woman, or man." Anyway. You have fun. Like, we get in. She says, "Are you going to be a teacher for UA?" Or everyone starts surrounding saying, Are you going to be a teacher?" Deku just says, "That is private information." He just flies off. In the same thing. He walks in, and Bakugo is just saying, "Man, does this guy ever shut up?" But then Deku walks in, and he sits next to Bakugo. Bakugo just saying, like, "Who's this guy? Like, if I'm correct, we have to sit next to each other for my schools, right? I'm the only one that came to UA. I've never seen this guy before. He's awfully familiar, though, like some weak guy. I don't know who, though. But I can't put my finger on it. But anyway, Bakugo's thinking that. But he didn't really suspect that it's Deku, because he's so much muscular. And right now, no one knows Deku is Iron Man. He can reveal his identity soon. And not even Momo knows. He secretly took the parts. Just so you know that. Secretly. So they don't know that I am Iron Man. You know that stuff. But you know how it works. Well, anyway. Dick is at this book and he says, "Hey." He says, "Hey. I just Katsuki Bakugo from, he says that the school that we used to go to." He says, "Yeah, a lot of people have heard me, haven't they? I heard you was really cocky." He said, "I wasn't cocky, I was strong, I guess." But he says, sure, sure. He says, get a little irritated, but then President Mike says, hello. He's the same things until Eda comes in. Eda says the same thing, saying like, I'm very poor of you not explaining UA and this 0 pointer with this massive robot. Before Mike could say anything, Deku says something. He says, hey, Four Eyes, sit down. Let him explain what he's trying to do. Eda looks back at Deku. He says, who are you saying Four Eyes? Deku says, me. He stands up, taller than Eda, walks down towards him, and he looks at him. Sorry about that, guys. And Deku, he's in this form right now. He says, how about you sit down and let the man explain? Eda says, what? Eda tries to say something back, but Deku just literally just made him stand out of everyone. He just wanted to start a scene. Let's be honest, guys, in his inner mind, he wanted to punch Deku right in the face. But if he did that, let's just say an iron hand would have caught him. Let's just say it would have been snap. But anyway, sorry about that, guys. I don't think this keeps happening. There you go. Well, anyway, Deku says, sit down. Deku forces him to sit down, and Deku sits down. President Mike says, thank you, kid. And Boku's just saying, nah, I didn't know how tall he was. He explains what the 0 pointer is about. And then, this nice fit notes that the intelligence part exam, the written exam. Deku aces it, because I wonder why. It's not like he's the reincarnation of Tony Stark or anything, you know. But sorry for everyone else, but he's smarter than Moment for crying out loud. And Eda combined. He's smarter than the whole damn school. He's smarter than Nezu for crying out loud. Nezu ain't even close to his intelligence. But right now, Deku aces it, and he's like it says just began, and give him 5 minutes and he's done, because he ain't no superhuman shit. Sorry for the bad word, but he can't like go instant done like the Flash, but he is fast. He's faster than other people. So right now, President says, yes, kid. He hands it back up to him. I finished. I'm heading over to the physical part of the exam now, okay? He says, okay. He checks, he says, what score did I get? 120. Everyone's just shocked. They're like, how did he get that much? Deku gives him a thumbs up. He says, well, I corrected the answers that even the principal made. I'm correct, his name was Nezu, right? He says, yeah, how do you... Deku just starts walking off saying, see you guys later. Deku's acting all chill because he wants to have a good first impressions of UA, you know? And Deku is just stretching, and he sees this girl, he said, and he's about to go and talk to her, but he says, she doesn't even know who I am. I got an Iron Man's armour. But he sees Deku looking at it, and he sees Deku just shake his head saying, oh, no way. He's about to do something that he's just sort of like, he should, but he realised he didn't do it. So he says, oh, at least he's playing fair, at least he's got some respect, I guess. So now, Deku, almost 20 minutes, sweet. Anyway, Deku just says, hope you guys all ready. He pats everyone on the back and he says, everyone says, yeah, you too. And then he goes up to Eda and he says, sorry, no hard feelings. Eda shakes his hand saying, yeah. Both perfect behind us, right? Eda gives him a good smile. True smile. And Deku gives him one as well, because he's one who likes technology, and he's smart like him. He just thinks you guys will be good friends in the future. Yes, they got along at least. But right now, Deku, he just destroys pieces of concrete. Like, he's literally blitzed him, because he's got super Captain America's serum. No, he doesn't blitz him, but he's fast. Not fast as Eda, His fastest is either when he's doing his using his jets, but reciprocal burst is faster, just by a little bit. But anyway, Deku's just been destroying robots, smashing robots. But then it's been 5 minutes, and Deku's got around 142 points. Everyone else is just doing the same things, but then Deku appears. Well, not Deku, Iron Deku. I'm hinting that Jarvis just got into his head. I mean, Iron Deku. Actually, no, screw it. Deku just hears a voice on his headpiece, and he hears Jarvis saying that a very large, strong energy signature is approaching them. Deku says, "Really? Who is it?" He says, "Of the 0 pointer, sir." Jarvis says. Deku says, "Oh, damn it." This guy's cut to Araka, scream for help, everyone just running like cowards. But then, everyone just says, he just to Deku that he actually kind of warmed up to, so he doesn't want him to get hurt. He says, "Midori, get out of there!" Deku says, "Come on guys, you gotta be heroes, right? You gotta give it your best." And then guys, listen, and then, sorry about that, an Iron Man suit appears, just jumps down. And everyone is just looking, and they're saying like, "Is that Iron Man?" All the pros are looking at it as well, saying, "It's Iron Man, get down there, now, go!" They don't want to capture Deku, they don't want to see who he is, because he seems so helpful. Then they want to offer him a position at UA, to see if, well, he would like to work there. Be a teacher. Like, let's just say this. Deku says, "Come on, Iron Man, we got to take this thing down." Iron Man just nods saying, "Yes, young man." And Deku's playing it off, because if they didn't find out he is Iron Man, oh, that'd be not be good. Let's just say that. Iron Man just starts to fire and blast at him. Deku just using a piece of metal that he shaped into like a shield. Not like Captain America, like it's like the thing in a sports festival. And he's just smacking the little ropes away. Then he leaped into 0 pointer. But he's climbing up, but it just makes a massive fist and smashes towards him. He has no choice but to let go. But the Iron Man armor catched him, aka Jarvis holding Deku while in the armor. And then Iron Man armor, well, Jarvis shook Deku to the top of its head. Deku just started smashing into it. And just go, and then the one big massive smash, Deku is entered into its head and it's exploded. Because he ripped like its main circuits out, its energy core, and Jarvis is saying, "Sir, it's going to explode." Deku says, "I need to get something." Deku gets to its energy source, and it's like a heart, like a big energy heart with a lot of power. Deku grabs onto it and he breaks. Jarvis blasts a hole through it, and Deku runs out. He chucks it to Jarvis. Deku does like a superhero landing. Remember the superhero landing? I mean, like, he lands on concrete and just breaks under him. Like he always does. And Iron Man just lands next to him, and Iron Man put it in the armor, that energy core. All the pros are just walking down, and Deku, he says, "That's better." But then Deku sees the robots collapsing, and he runs through a rocker, literally yeeting the rubble off, and he grabbing it and charging out. Oh, Jarvis says, "Well done, young man." He extends his hand out, and Deku says, "Thank you, sir." He shakes his hand. All the heroes, just All Might, Nezu, Ozawa, everyone just jumps down. And they want to catch him because he's famous for getting out of there fast, where at any time that he's usually, and heroes pump near him, or get near him at least. And it's time. Hang on, guys. Anyway, all the heroes get down there, and Jarvis is about to fly off, but all the heroes just shout out his name, and Jarvis looks at them, and he sees all the teachers there surrounding him. They will say, Jarvis, Iron Man or Jarvis into a fight position, and he says, "What is the meaning of this? Identify yourself immediately." They say that. Well, that's what we meant to say to you, but anyway. 10% remaining. Oh, geez, better make this fast. But then, Jarvis says, "No threat detected. His arms and missiles will go down." He says, "We just want to talk about you being a hero teacher for UA." He says, "What? You work for UA, you become a hero. That works. A proper hero." With Deku, he isn't technically a religious hero. Nezzy what comes out of his eyes, like a scarf, and says, "Yes, we'll give you a hero license, and you could, help. You could become a worker for UA, a teacher. You could be a good homeroom teacher if you wish." So I almost tripped there. I'm there. Driver says, "No, thank you." He says, "Are you sure? The pay's amazing." He says, "I'm sorry, but I cannot accept." So it'd be, my friend would be angry at me. He says, "Sir? Who's sir?" He says, I said too much." Driver blasts off, and everyone just has like a defeated look. Then, almost even more defeated, because that is his chance. That's his chance to ask him if he wants to be his successor. Because he knows that he ain't that old. Because he's big and buff, but the armor's big and buff. But he knows that with wearing the armor, he doesn't think like a proper pro hero. He knows he's young. He ain't even past 20. He knows that for sure. But he knows in the mid of 19 to 14. I had a freezing from now on. But anyway, all it says, it's too late. Anyway, it's gonna have it. Also, everyone, the exam's over. Deku, after a couple of hours, gets back to his apartment. After all, Rocket says thank you. Ida and Deku exchanging numbers because they've become actually good friends right now. But right now, Deku, his apartment, and it's been a week, yes. And right now, by the way, guys, Deku got 242 points, plus to 60. So guess what, guys? That's 302 points. Not too overpowered, but not too overpowered. Well, overloaded. Deku gets a letter from All Might, and he says, "Blah blah 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 blah. You became first place. Can't wait for you to join UA. I'm very impressive. May I speak to you when you get to UA, young man?" Or Izuku Midoriya. The call into there. And the letter says that he came most in the whole exam. He was first place in both of them. And Deku says, "Knew it." Then drives up to him in Iron Man Mark 2. He says, "You did amazing, sir." Holding a coffee and a cheeseburger that he went to the shop. Because all the local areas know that Iron Man lives around there, but he asked them, does not say anything. They don't know his true identity, but they know that he's a nice guy and he actually helps out. He helps people walk the street, he walks their dogs. He's a nice guy. That's why they don't tell him that the news reporters tell him where he lives. Oh, not lives, but he's in that area, vicinity. So they can get free cheeseburgers, free kebabs, free stuff, most of that. But then, because this is this, Deku says, "Good work, drivers." He says, "Yes, sir, but what about the hero for UA? They wanted to recruit me, didn't they?" They say, "Yeah. Well, not you specifically, Iron Man." Deku says, "Yeah, we can use to our advantage." He says, "Of course, sir. If I do accept being a teacher there, I could get some inside information for you, and you may have access to all the support classes, equipment." Deku says, "Yeah, we'll think about this in the future, though." And this is the end of part 2, guys. Almost half an hour been out here in the cold. But right now, guys, I hope you enjoy that part 2 at least, because I made it half an hour just for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. Bye.